Well, why everyone else is making some massive cuts, the Indianapolis Colts are making trades to acquire. We've got some breaking news coming out of the Indianapolis Colts camp, as they have just literally like the past 10 minutes ago, traded a 6th-round pick in return for Mai Blackman coming from Minnesota. This is a huge move, and there's way more implications to this than I think a lot of people realize. Mai Blackman is coming off of a torn ACL, which may seem like a big deal. And also, he's not the typical guy that I think a lot of people would see the Colts trading for. He's 5'11", 178 pounds, doesn't necessarily wow you with an RAS score, but he has so much to offer and so much that I think he's going to be able to do because of his flexibility. Mai Blackman is a kind of, like I said, kind of a smaller guy, really plays a lot like Kenny Moore. You watch this guy's film coming from specifically when he played in USC. He was drafted in 2023, 3rd-round pick, 102 overall. But yeah, he looks really, really good. He has got a lot of good plays, a lot of good tape, and this is going to add some depth to a position for the Colts that is dealing with injury. And I think this has a lot to do because, again, a lot of teams are doing cuts today, are removing guys. You see the Browns trading away half of their guys, half of the quarterbacks on their roster are now gone. And on a day like that, man, the Colts are bringing in even more help. This is literally 1 week since the signing of Xavier Howard, and this has a lot to do with what is coming from Jalen Jones, Chris Lamons on the injury front, who is going to stay, who is going to go, and why did the Colts feel the need to bring in a guy like this? Again, the Colts seemingly aren't in rebuild mode. They're in win now mode. I don't think you bring in any sort of caliber defender if you're not in win now mode, if you're not trying to at least win some football games. And I think the Colts have the opportunity to really do this. This is a room of which the Colts spent nothing on in previous years and have now brought in the past 6 months alone, they brought in Travarius Ward, Cam Bynum, Xavier Howard. They've drafted guys. They've brought guys in. Jonathan Edwards is a new guy. Daniel Scott back from injury. And you're seeing guys like Juju Brents come back. Samuel Womack might not return, but the fact that you're losing so many guys, and yet you're still bringing in guys. This shows that he's not only a fit for the final 53-man roster, but that they're likely going to be carrying potentially 7 DBs or 7 cornerbacks in, which is just kind of not really that normal to bring in. But we're looking at the 53-man roster, who's going to make the cut, and you're looking at Travarius Ward, obviously going to make the cut. Cam Bynum, obviously going to make the cut. Nick Cross, obviously going to make the cut. That's 4 guys. Kenny Moore, obviously going to make the cut. And Xavier Howard, already going to make the cut. That's 6 guys already in that DB room. Obviously, Jalen Jones, you got to think he's going to either make the cut or he's going to go into the injured reserve. Mai Blackman, obviously now going to make the cut. Juju Brents. You're talking about probably one of the deepest rooms that I think that you will see in this specific position. And why none of the names may like absolutely shock you or turn heads, you look at the stats on these guys and you look at how these guys play. It's complementary football. This is why the Colts brought in Lou Amarulo through this season, because they knew that this was where they needed improvement, specifically in the short downs. Mai Blackman, who his entire career has been a fantastic. He has safety potential. He plays a lot like a safety in his short career that he's already had. But even back, you look at the tape from back when he was at USC. He made some incredible interceptions, some incredible stops. His career, he's got 41 tackles, 34 solo tackles, 7 assists. He's got fumble recovery. He's got an interception. He only played 2 seasons. Obviously, last season was cut short due to the ACL. It's all good to go. And the Colts, they're making moves. This is a big deal. I think this is, again, the implications of this are even bigger than I think a lot of people realize. This is, again, on the Tuesday when everyone else is making roster cuts, the Colts go out and get a guy to win now. And this is, whatever you think about this team, they at least believe that they have the potential to win it all. And I think that shows a lot as a fan. I think that breeds confidence in me. But this defense, I honestly, full and well, not even just putting on my optimistic hat, full and well believe This defense could win you football games, even if your offense doesn't show up. I mean, look at the depth here. You got Kwity Paye, Tyquan Lewis. You've got DeForest Buckner, Grover Stewart, Leatu Latu, Samson Ibukam, JT. You've got Zaire Franklin. You've got Jalen Carleys. You've got Chavarius Ward, Juju Brent, Sammy Womack, Cam Bynum, Rodney Thomas, Nick Cross, Daniel Scott, Kenny Moore, Alex Johnson, Chris Lamons, Xavier Howard, Jalen Jones, and now Mai Blackman. Again, maybe not names that are going to turn heads, but when you got a defense full of Bs and B+ guys, that's going to win you some games. That alone is going to win you some games. And I think that when you look at the Colts schedule and who they're going to be facing, this is where they needed the most improvement was run defense they needed look at their schedule. Let's pull it up real quick. You've got Dolphins, you've got Broncos. Those are two teams that you have to have a good pass defense on. You've got the Titans and the Rams, maybe not necessarily where you're looking at air it out balls. But then you immediately go to the Chargers. They're going to be challenging. You've got the Chiefs. They are going to be challenging. You've got the Texans, the Falcons, the Seahawks, the 49ers. They might be sneaky good. The Jags, obviously, they've had our number the past several seasons. I think the Colts are really looking at this team and saying that they've got something here. And maybe that, as a fan, that's got to breed some confidence in us that if you're going out and getting guys, you're getting guys that you know are going to be on the roster at this point. It's not guys that you're looking to potentially cut. It's guys that are going to be on the roster. It's guys that are going to make a difference, that are going to make plays. And like it or not, this is a team that's going to, they at least, if nothing else, they believe in what they've got and what they're going to add. And they believe that they're going to win some football games. There's no tanking in the minds of the Indianapolis Colts. They know that they've got a really, really good football team on their hands. And if this pass defense, if the DB room can stay healthy and keep up, I truly believe that this offense has just got to put up minimal points. This is a big move from Chris Ballard. This is a big move for the Colts. Again, this is not a team that makes a lot of midseason trades, especially not for players, maybe for picks, but not for players. And I think that this shows that this Colts team, man, they're excited, they're ready, and they may believe in Daniel Jones even more than we think, or they believe in something. They believe in something on this team that they're going to make a difference. They're going to make a change, and that this is a winnable division, and that they might be able to make it deep. Again, maybe that's just me being overly optimistic, but at minimal, I think is a big move again on cut day. This is a day when everyone else is trimming the roster down to that final 53. This either shows that somebody's really hurt beyond what we thought, or that this team is really needs the depth, and it's got the depth that they need to win a lot of football games. We'll cover all that and more. Thanks for watching.